Mr. Jim Cullen from Steamboat Springs, Routt County, stopped by. And we had a couple of questions for him that I think is really going to help shed some light on the impacts that technology companies are having on public safety. So, Jim, Steamboat Springs, are you guys, like, how many entities do you guys dispatch?
So we dispatch for 9. We have 4 police agencies and 5 fire agencies that are primary
Okay.
agencies. And then we also are dispatch occasional for U.S. Forest Service law enforcement.
Wow. Okay. And over in Steamboat Springs, I know you guys are like kind of a tourist location.
Right.
What would you say, if you had to categorize it, what are some of the more prominent call types that you guys run into?
We have a lot of accidents. We get a lot of injuries on the ski mountain with it being a tourist area and being a ski resort. So we run a lot of EMS calls.
Okay.
And then in a more of a non-emergency, because of the ski mountain, we have quite a few 911 accidental calls, because since so much technology and iPhones and Apple Watches have the fall indicator, people fall all the time when they're skiing, and those calls come to us, and we have to look in every one of those.
You took over as the 911 director in what year?
2021.
2021. Prior to that, you were an officer, correct?
Training manager at a dispatch center and a police officer for 20 years in the Chicago suburbs. Yeah.
Okay, so you've got experience on both sides of the spectrum, in the field and in the 911 center. So, Jim, you've been with Equature now since 2021.
Correct.
Prior to that, you had used other recording systems. Overall, what would you say your experience has been like working with Equature?
Compared to other systems I've used, it's very user friendly. The supervisors that work for us get into it quite a bit, use it, and I can access it really well. So the ability to be able to understand the system and use it regularly just makes it more useful for me, because if it's harder to get into a technology, I'm not going to go into it.
It's all about that convenience.
So it's really nice. It's been a great partnership.
No, and I appreciate that. Now, the times that your team has had to reach out to Equature service support, what's that interaction been like?
Well, the few rare times we have, because we haven't had to reach out very much, really rapid response, very personable. Recently, we actually had an issue that we didn't know we had. We had a utility company cut a fiber line.
Oh my, okay.
And so Equature went offline, and we knew we had the fiber line cut, right? So we weren't worried about our specific systems because everything was out. But I received phone calls and emails immediately from support that said, "We've noticed a problem with your system. Let us know if it's anything we can handle."
Sure.
And it was, and we let them know. But just to have that sort of response is really nice.
Great. No, I'm really glad to hear that. I kind of talked to you about some of the next gen program, those features that we're going to be implementing there in the county. And up to this point, we've been able to do the recording, maybe we'll let you share that information with those that need it. And I'm really looking forward to having a positive impact on decreasing response times with the call classifications and collaborative nature. Things like live monitoring and the live video with Connect. If there was one thing that you could share about Equature to everybody out there, or anything that you found with Equature, it's like, this is why I really enjoyed working with it, that kind of thing. If you can share, that'd be great.
Besides the fact that it does what you want it to do, I think it's that small company feel, because everything is a real personal feel when you contact anybody at Equature, and I think that's what I like the best about it. So many places say, well, we have similar products, we can sell it, but I personally worry about what that product support is and what the relationship is with the people who sell it to me. I don't want to just be an account number after the fact, once I've paid the bill, so to speak.
That's a really good point. Really good point. Well, Jim, it was a pleasure talking with you today. We appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.